from Wiper and True. It's their plum pudding porter. This got it from Low Cost Beer on the beer hall last week, and this was one of the beers that really, you know, the Low Cost have lots of amazing beers on it, good prices, and I looked and I thought, oh, I've got to try that. So, and it's jumped the list of all the beers I've got right up to the top of the list. So, Wiper and True from Bristol, didn't know that myself. And it says here, a warming dark beer that's perfect for the colder months. Yeah, right. Yeah. The rich malt base is layered with dark fruits, cinnamon, and lemon. Lemon zest for a beer that combines caramelized sugar, festive fruit flavors, and a toasted finish. 6.6%, and yeah. So, if you're going to do a plum beer, why not do it in the Titanic brewery glass? I don't own the Wiper and True glass, so it is what it is. You know, pays homage to a company that have got one of the best plum porters in the UK. Pray that my glass don't break on me. So even though this has been in the shed, it's been inside a box, and it's quite cool actually. It's not sat on the beer wall where it's a little bit warm at the moment. And again, it looks like I'm going to have to, before, to take the beers off the beer wall again. And so, yeah, it's a dark pour. I wouldn't say it's black, but you get there's a wobbit on the phone. But you get my drift. Slightly off white head, a couple of fingers deep. Certainly plum on the aroma. I do love plum beers. I've got plums in the car, and I need to bring them out of the car actually and stick them somewhere cold in the house. They'll be fermenting in the car. And I'm going to do an imperial plum beer, plum stout, or even maybe a plum barley wine. Somebody's coming to our front door. My wife's got a cake being delivered, so I can hear voices. I hear voices in my head. They're not just. You have anxiety and stress, you'll hear voices. Yeah, every day's a battle. And you tell people that you suffer with anxiety, and that this, something said in the wrong way can really affect you. What do they do? Yeah. And trust me, I can unleash a beast. I don't want to unleash a beast. No. I don't want to be putting people in their places and thoroughly wiping the floor with them verbally, because I can do it and then I'd feel really, really bad for days for doing it. But in any case, back to the beer. Plum. It's a nice, real creamy texture to the beer. Oh, you know, from the first sip, when you know you're going to really, really enjoy beer, I'm there. I'll try to keep the review shortish. Yeah, 12 minutes. Slight earthiness with the plum as well. There's definitely a sweetness from the cinnamon. What else am I supposed to be trying to get? Lemon zest. Not so sure I'm getting any lemon. but you'll get what you get with beers, you know. You can't. And sometimes it takes 10 minutes for the air to hit the beer for you to experience that. There's nothing better. This is the only reason I do beer reviews, not because I want to get drunk. I can get drunk whenever I feel like it, so you know, that's never has been the excuse. Um, it helps if I want it, but that's not really the excuse. It's this exploration of beers to get something that you're going to crack a beer open and you never quite know. Something that can sound amazing can be very disappointing, and equally something that you don't realise can just wipe the floor with you. This is a beer that I was anticipating, really. I hope that can. I was really anticipating this beer. Oh, that flame's low. Jesus. Wow, that's really low. I mean, probably a few, about 5,000 feet in the air, but it looks low to me. It looks a lot bigger than planes normally do. Oh, wiper and true. Well played. So I know, and I've tasted all the big plum beers that are on the supermarket shelves, and I've tasted the Titanics, the St. Peter's, Harrison's Brewery, and they're all very good beers in their own way. I've also tasted the Audi one that wasn't very good. Yeah, I don't know why it even said plum on the front, but yeah, okay. Uh, and whereas the St. Peter's and the Harrison's are quite earthy, it's a more earthy plum. The Titanic ones tend to be more sweeter plum. How you get the earthiness and the sweetness, I don't know. I've brewed beer, lots of beer, not commercially, obviously. No, I actually brewed a commercial beer, and of course, what are you thinking of? Wraggy's Golden Ale. It's commercial. Yeah, yeah. So I actually have brewed a commercial beer. Yeah. In fact, two, because I brewed Shazbot Nano Nano. Not that much, but there you go. My sole contribution was a few hops. Yeah, but I was there. I was there for the process. You know, technically, I was. Yeah. And good old. Yeah, I'm not go down that route. Oh, this is one of those that's it's in the middle between the two. So if we discount the Harrison's one because you've got to go to Retford to get that really, or be local to Nottingham to get it. You can get it nationally though. So, but the St. Peter's one, the Titanic one, were both available in Morrison's, unless your Morrison's has had a range review, and the Titanic one of them's gone. The St. Peter's one's gone. This is both earthy plum and a sweetness to it as well, and oh, dangerously moist. The 6.6% is not hitting there at all. Yeah, I'm not even feeling that 6.6%. You know, it's not saying to. I mean, it's the same ABV as King Goblin, and it don't taste anything like ABV wise that King Goblin does, but still tastes absolutely bloody amazing. Oh, there's lots going on. There really is, and oh, it's an absolute belter. No, it is available I presume it's available at Wiper and True. It certainly was available at Low Cost Beer, so whether it's still available, I don't know. I don't know how much they've got of it. And because I never really, obviously, you never know the reasons why Low Cost have got the beers they've got. Sometimes it's breweries obviously brew a load of beer and can't sell it, and it's getting near the end of date, and they just sell it cheap just to obviously recuperate some money. That you can understand, you know. And Low Cost Beer are bloody good. It's obviously they'll sell it, be selling it cheaper. So the purists may argue with that, but no beer should be chucked away. And so for it to go there and to not be wasted, and for people like me to get hold of this beer, sing the praises of the beer, that's a great thing. Um, don't drink anymore because I need to take the obligatory photo and let me have a last taste. So as we can see, it's a very dark, not quite black, but it looks nearly black, off-white head. Like I say, plum, cinnamon. I've never got the lemon zest. Smooth, creamy. There's a sweetness there. It is and then earthiness as well, and obviously the sweetness from the plum. I think it was. So lots of elements going on. It's an absolute belter. Really like this beer. Um, it's lived up to my expectations. You know, sometimes, like when you go to the cinema and watch a film, your expectations sometimes are so enriched. You get there and you watch it, and you think, what was that about? Or your expectations aren't delivered. This has delivered my expectations. I was really, really excited. Yeah, I know it's weird, isn't it? Uh, excited for a beer. Yeah, yeah, sad bugger. But that's part of the thing of being a beer reviewer and a fan of beer. I am a fan of beer. The beer reviewer bit doesn't mean nothing to me. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't. The fact that I'm a fan of beer and I like to promote good beer, don't like bad beer, you know. Um, but luckily, 99.9% of the breweries are all pretty damn decent out there and not just fleecing the market. Um, hmm. But in any case, out of 5 then, well, oh, would I drink it again? If I ever got another can, yeah, I'd love to. Uh, could you imagine having it on draft? Oh, baby, get in. Out of 5, oh, definite 4.55 out of 5. Really enjoyable. So if you see this on your travels, Low Cost may or may not have any left. I don't know. Um, Oi, did he fly on the can? Yeah, there's still some in there. You take a photo and drink the rest as you do. But yeah, really enjoyed this. Massive thumbs up to Wiper and Drew. It was a cracking beer to the good people down there. And yeah, and as a Nottingham person, I'm always going to love a reindeer. Obviously, reindeer is synonymous with Nottingham for Woolerton Park, one of the parks I used to work at as a gardener. Um, Although nowadays Nottingham City parks are crap, but hey ho, I worked there in the days when they were amazing, and when we were the best in Britain and Europe even. Sadly, not anymore. Hey ho. But yeah, there you go. Thank you for watching, and thank you for everyone who likes, subscribes, and all that. Every like and subscribe is great. Comments are great. I literally try and um, reply to most comments if I can, apart from the ones from OnlyFans and some of the porno ones that come on. Yeah, they're not really my cup of tea. Cheers, all. Didn't even know why you bother, but there you go. Weird.